Well, it's a beautiful morning here on the homestead, and today we're starting a new project, and that's building a shed to stack and dry lumber. We've got this Woodland Mills HM126 here behind me, and we are milling some lumber, but we got to have a place to put all that lumber and to dry it. And so somewhere over in this area over here, we're going to be putting a shed so I can easily take it off, of the mill and take it over there and dry it. So that's gonna be the project, because eventually what I want to do is build a shed over the actual sawmill, but to get the wood and to dry it and all of that, I've got to have a place to put it. So I want to bring you along with us. All right, so we got another post done here, and what we're going to be doing is cutting this up. I've got another one over there already cut, but we'll go ahead and put those in sections. And I think the idea is this area right here will be the platform, and I think I'm doing about 20 feet long, maybe about 12 feet deep. I just need it to stack. So obviously the roof will be larger than that to cover everything, but that's what my thought is. So that will be our next step, is it's uneven ground, obviously, so I've got to measure this and buck this up into the appropriate lengths for the front side, and again that one over there for the back side posts. And we'll put those in some concrete, get my auger out, and get to work. All right, so we've got the first row of holes dug, and this is going to be the front part of the shed. This is going to be going this way, and so I actually went down to 18 feet. So this is going to be 18 feet total length, and it's going to be 12 feet this way, so depth. So the idea, obviously this is on a hill. The idea is that and I dug these holes out to 18 inches, so that's below our frost line down here in the south. but going down 18 inches in the hole. And I want the deck to be about where this this raised portion is up here. And so it's going to have basically a 2x8 sitting on top of this. And so what I want to do is measure down 8 inches. I can do it. Nice thing about having your own sawmill is I can do it exactly 8 inches, not 7.5 dimensional lumber. So I can go down full 8 inches if I want to below this. But whatever it is, I'll just have to make that determination before I cut the posts. And of course, they're going to be different lengths. Same depth in the holes, but different lengths out of the holes depending on this. And I'll shoot that with a laser. I've got a laser level, and I will shoot that to make sure that we're all good and plumb, and then of course level on top of that. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm going to explain a little bit where we are right now. So because this is green wood, it has been sitting out for a couple months, but as a whole log, and so it has had some time to dry a little bit. But what I went ahead and did is, you can kind of see, I took a torch to this part that will be in the ground, and also the end, and try to dry that out with the torch, and kind of just chart it a little bit all over. And what I'll do is I'm going to put a light coating of some used motor oil, just kind of seal that in. I also have some end sealer that you can buy. All right, so I got the end sealer here. So logs and lumber end sealer. This is for green wood. So anyway, so that's why I got this. So put some of that on the end of this and cap it off. Maybe on this end. I'll have to kind of see and read about that a little bit more, but certainly I'll put a thin coating of oil on there, used oil in there. And then we'll set this one. This is the one that's going to be kind of toward the sawmill. Set this one in the ground, and this will kind of be, might say, the cornerstone. From this, I'll measure everything else. Yeah, hopefully work out just fine. Well, that's going to do it for me today, folks. Got to get cleaned up here, but at least we got the first post in. Again, this is going to be kind of like that corner post, that cornerstone idea. And from this, we'll be able to measure everything else. And I think now that I kind of understand what I'm doing with this, at least a little bit, I think it'll go a lot faster with everything else. But at least we got the first one in, kind of did trial run with this whole thing. I've never actually done a shed or a project using the sawmill yet. So this is my first project using the sawmill. So it didn't take long to turn a tree into a usable piece of lumber. And I've still got quite a bit of that the post that I did today. And I think I can cut that up and might be able to do the rest of these. But I've got that other big post over there. Anyway, but thanks so much for joining me today, and hope this has been helpful for you if you're thinking about a project or you're wondering how to do something. And it does take a long time to plan and think. And, I think this morning I woke up and I was thinking, you know what, I'll be able to just knock this out today. No problem. And you get into it and you start thinking about it, you start working. And then I kept having to go back over to my shop to get some tools that, kind of live and learn. And I did learn a number of things today about this process and what it will entail. So that was good for me. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me today. Hope it's been helpful for you. And if you've not done so, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you and your support. We'll see you in the next video.